Welcome to a series of netcasts brought to you by Yale University. I'm Ron Vaccaro, joined today by the head coach of the Yale women's tennis team, Danielle Lund McNamara, and coach, congratulations on the Ivy League championship and an NCAA tournament berth.
Thank you. Yeah, it's exciting.
So last season was 6-1 in the Ivy League, and this season was 7-0. And there was a mix of matches. There were some that were blowouts, and there were some that were pretty nail biters.
Yeah, we had 3 4-3 matches this year. First one against Brown, second one was against Penn, and then the last one was the Dartmouth match on Sunday. So.
It's pretty remarkable that you were able to do this with a relatively young team, too.
Right, we had three freshmen that played for us and 2 sophomores. So we were a young team, but they all stepped up in key moments throughout the season. So.
What does that make you feel about the direction that your program is headed?
I mean, we're definitely headed in the right direction. I kind of took this job with a vision, and I think we're taking steps towards the ultimate goal, which is one day hopefully competing for a national championship. So this is definitely progress.
So we're recording this, it's April 26th, it's Youth Day here at Yale, and April 29th is when you'll find out who you're playing and where you're going to go in the NCAA tournament, right? And then it's beginning of May when you'll actually...
Right, probably May 9th will be our first match.
And what does that mean to even just build even more on recruiting?
For recruiting, oh, I mean, it's huge. This will be the first time that our program has gone to the NCAA tournament. And then on top of that, winning the Ivy League for the first time outright in 27 years. I think that's a huge selling point for us to separate Yale from the rest of the pack in the conference.
It's an interesting dynamic this year that I'm sure the university would hope can happen every single time a renovation happens, but you've got a significant renovation underway at the Coleman-Heyman Tennis Center, and at the same time winning an Ivy League championship. Let's talk about the renovation and how excited you are for that.
Oh, it's so exciting. I mean, it's been a long time coming, and we'll have eight indoor courts now, so we'll go from 4 to 8. We'll be able to practice at the same time as the men's team, which will be a huge advantage for the players just with time management. In addition to that, with 8 courts, we can host almost any collegiate event out there, and that combined with our 22 outdoor courts. So there's so many positives with the facility. Where
does the 8 indoor courts stack up against the rest of the Ivy League?
We'll be the only Ivy League team with 8 indoor courts. I think the next most is 6. A few schools have 6, so 8 is a big advantage, definitely.
And talking about tennis, you'll also, I'm imagining, be able to use some of the courts for this New Haven tennis initiative that is just underway this year also.
Right, yes. Along with the men's coach, Alex Dorado, we formed the New Haven Tennis Outreach, which is a program. We work with the Vincent Morrow School, which is a public school in New Haven. We have 11 kids this year. It's just our first year getting it off the ground. And the gist of it is that we teach them tennis. None of them have tennis experience, but they also get to interact with the men's and women's tennis players and really get mentored by them, hopefully throughout their entire school, that junior high school, and then high school up until college. So.
And who knows, maybe that college will be wearing a Yale blue and white uniform.
That would be great. That would be really coming full circle. So.
Well, as if all this doesn't sound like you're going to be busy enough, you've got an even busier summer because we just named the coach for the USTA 18 New England team at the USTA Nationals, which are in late July, early August, right?
Right, yes. No, that's also very exciting. It's a team that I played on as a junior when I was in the 18 and unders. I'm from Massachusetts, so I had a chance to play and represent my section, and now I'll get a chance to coach that very same team and work with some young players that are probably going to play Division I tennis and just hopefully put New England tennis on the map. So, yeah.
Well, with the Ivy League championship, the NCAA berth, Yale tennis already on the map for you. What does it mean for you to be the coach of Yale women's tennis?
Oh, I'm incredibly proud and thankful for the opportunity. I'm a relatively young coach, and I was given a shot at something, and I'm so lucky to work with such a great group of young women and administrators and other coaches that are supportive. I really couldn't ask for anything more.
Well, Coach McNamara, we thank you, and we'll be looking forward to watching the Yale women's tennis team in the NCAAs.
Thank you, yeah. Thank you very much.
All right, and thank you for watching this netcast brought to you by Yale University.